Good morning and welcome back to the Spanish Estate Agent. Today we're located in La Heredia, where we're going to be seeing one of our exclusive listings. Come on, let's have a look.
Hello. Come in. Yes. All good? Yeah, I'm really happy to be showing you the house. It's an exclusive listing. We have 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, all of them en suite. So we'll have a look around and I'll explain as we go along. Really unique, as in beautiful fittings. It's been designed, interior designed and reformed by the owner. You have a gym, which is really a beautiful feature that we have. The owners are quite into their fitness and so on, which is lovely.
Sauna.
And a sauna, and a sauna.
Lovely.
Lots of really good equipment as well. A lot of people have gyms, but the equipment isn't always that great. But yeah, you've got a gym and the sauna.
Nice.
And on this level here, you have 3 bedrooms on this level, all of them en suite. So we'll have a look around each one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you actually live in the village, correct?
Yeah, I live in the village, and this is what I really want to get across, is my passion for this village. You have to understand it's a completely unique design in that there's over 200 houses here, but every single one has a different layout, different design, different color. And that's the striking thing when you're driving up the Ronda Road and you see this beautiful village with all the different colored houses. It really is stunning. It makes for
It's very picturesque.
Yeah, it's very picturesque. Very charming.
Postcard.
Really charming.
So is this considered the master?
This is considered the master, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And it's I've lived here for well over 20 years and I wouldn't be anywhere else. It's got a really lovely community feel about it, obviously, which is something people say they miss in some urbanizations where it's a little bit sterile. This has got a beautiful community feel to it because it's got a bar, it's got a restaurant, it's got a cafe.
It's got everything you need close by.
It's got butcher's, candlestick maker, whatever you want.
Perfect.
It has 24-hour security. It's completely enclosed, which is really important. And beautiful cobbled streets, things like that, where you can walk around the village at your leisure.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
There's lots of natural light.
Lots of natural light. It's southwest facing. The views are incredible. You can see clearly across to Africa and Gibraltar. So this is the living room, fireplace. You have underfloor heating throughout. You have air conditioning, hot and cold. So temperature-wise, you never have a problem here. But it's a really cozy, very homely design, as you can see. On this level, you also have the kitchen.
With a mess kitchen?
Yes. You
That's
have
ideal.
the laundry room and so on there, so we'll close that door.
Yeah.
But we have a guest toilet down here as well. But everything is of a fantastic quality, okay?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, this kitchen looks amazing.
Yeah.
Wine fridge, most important.
Very important.
Wine fridge.
It's very important.
It's very important.
Yeah. Coming through here.
Dining.
This is a house that I've enjoyed many very interesting parties here and dinner parties and lots of friends coming together. It's the perfect place for hosting friends and family. It really is. You have a workspace there, which is great. That can be, if you don't need that, obviously you can use that for whatever you wish, but it's really handy.
That's lovely.
Imagine sitting there and having those beautiful views outside while you're working. But this table obviously seats 10, and you have the space around the house for as many people.
Lovely.
Coming outside, this terrace is great because in winter you have the glass curtains and it closes completely, and it's lovely and warm in here. But having said that, obviously it's all about the outdoor life and that panoramic view. So you've got all this space out here. Obviously this is a townhouse, it's not a villa, but it's one of the most unique houses here because it has its own pool. That's not the case with every single house here. Only a few of the houses have that.
And there are still 2 communal pools.
There's 2 communal pools, yep.
Yeah.
One is heated, The other one
Nice.
isn't. But again, that's really great having that within the community.
Did you sell this originally?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it. I just love this house because, yeah, you will see when we go downstairs. It's got a lot to offer.
I think if there's one thing that really stands out with La Heredia is, you know, the exterior of properties here are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like as you look up to the hill, you can
Yeah.
already see there's, you know, 5-10 different colours. And what I think is so special about this is that you can, it gives a lot that you can put your own personal touch on the
100%,
inside.
yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's not very rigid like an old Spanish house
No.
you'd think it would be.
And it's not a white box.
It offers itself to
You know?
personality.
Yeah,
You know, so
absolutely.
someone come in and put their own touch on it, which I
Yeah.
think is really, really special.
Yeah, I always think, you know, dreaming of living in Spain, I always remembered those old films.
Well, this is
The
what
old
people
films,
imagine.
driving up a windy road and ending up in this gorgeous village. This is
Yeah.
it. This is it.
This is the gorgeous village.
You're literally 5 minutes from Gulf Valley, where you've got 5 major golf courses: Los Naranjos, Aloha, Las Brisas. So if you're a golfer, you're never far away from a really good golf course. And our views over to the sea are over Los Arqueros Golf, which is a course designed by Sevi Ballesteros. If you're a golfer, you'll definitely know him. If you're not a golfer, you'll know him. And of course, yeah, beautiful sea views out to Gibraltar and Africa. Yep, that sun is really starting to heat up.
Yeah, definitely.
So lovely high ceilings.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take you down to the next level. So the house is on 3 levels, but this is the party piece.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So yeah, this is where you would spend maybe your winter nights and the later part of the guest togetherness. It has a beautiful, beautiful cinema room. And if you come through, you've got this great entertaining area.
Lovely.
With the very important bar. Okay? It's fully kitted, so drinks and so on, obviously, fridge, sink, everything. It's all kitted out perfectly. And as you can see,
Lovely.
what's lovely is it's got separate areas. So if you have got a lot of people staying here, then everybody's got space to function and live and be, you know, and be happy.
So the other 2 bedrooms are down here.
The other 2 bedrooms down here.
And there's no lack of light, to be honest.
We are in the lower level, but you've got natural light down here.
No, it's lovely.
And everything is, as you can see, of great quality.
Massive bath.
Yeah. Every room is different.
Yeah, it's
every
big.
room has different aspects and all very big and plenty of wardrobe space, which is a thing that a lot of people complain about with some of the modern houses. There's not enough storage.
Good wine.
Here, yes, absolutely.
Alvarinho.
Alvarinho, of course.
Very good.
Yes, I think somebody's drank all the champagne. But
Yeah.
anyway, come through. And we've got the last of the bedrooms here.
Again,
So-
I think the natural light is what really stands out here, that being on a lower level, you've still got so much natural light. It's incredible.
They're great sizes. As I say, what's really nice about the maybe not brand spanking new properties is that you have really good square meterage, and it's
I
it's
think also the standard of build quality and, you know.
100%. For example, these houses in this part of the village have have gas infrastructure, so not a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have to use bottled gas and so on. No,
but I mean, even the tiles.
No,
you don't
can't get more
tiles anymore.
These are handmade terracotta tiles. As I said before, every single house has a different handmade antique ronda front door, wooden door.
Beautiful.
It's just full of character.
Yeah.
The other important thing about this house is it has a tourist license.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Now, whether you use it or not, it's the owners have had it. You know, as soon as it became necessary to have one. And what that means is if you did ever want to rent this property out, you don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of asking the community for permission, which is something that is
Very good rental.
Extremely good
Very
rental.
good rental.
Yeah, really
The 2
good.
bedrooms downstairs and the top half, I mean, there's a lot that you can do
100%,
with this place.
It's super private and people love it. So
and the location is ideal.
Well, it's Benahavís.
Yeah.
If you don't know the area and you're watching this, Benahavís is one of the richest principalities in Spain, and so the infrastructure, the services, everything here in Benahavís is absolutely absolutely top notch. And of course, if you go up to the village, which is probably about a 7-minute drive from here, you've got a gastronomic heaven with more square meterage of
AKA, if you're a foodie.
Yes.
Then you know you know.
Foodie and whiny. Then, I won't say why no.
Yeah, why no?
But yeah, it's a house that's fantastic in summer, but also I've been here in winter and it's super cozy. It's just, I hope my passion for this village and for this house comes through, because it really is, if you love this style, it really is an amazing quality. So yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think,
Come and have a look,
this, I mean, the house has a lot to offer. I mean, the furnishings are beautiful.
Yeah, it was interior designed for the original owner, but the sister is an interior designer, fairly well known, and it was done especially for them. It wasn't fitted out with a furniture pack or for rental or anything like that.
It was done with intention.
Yeah, it was done.
I think most of these houses are done with intention. Because people want to be here, and if you're renting, people also want you to experience La Heredia.
Of course.
They want you to feel that style. So I think if there's one thing that really, for me at least, that really defines the property is intention. It's built with you in mind. And
sure. La Heredia is kind of like 7 kilometres from the beach. It's on the Ronda Road, but it's only 7 kilometres down to San Pedro, Puerto Banús, and eventually Marbella, and the beaches. But what's nice is you have amenities on site. You can pop down to the 24/7 Supercore and buy all your essentials. You've got Mercadona further down. You've got a beautiful Spanish spit and sawdust venta with homemade food just 2 minutes down the road. You've got a whole commercial area where you've got a 24/7 shop, as I mentioned, pharmacy, hairdressers, dry cleaners, and then a row of restaurants and bars. But within the village itself, what's really lovely is that, as I mentioned, the community feel, but you can walk down the steps down to the square, which we'll show you. And there you can buy fresh bread, you can get your cheese, you can get your ham, you can get, you don't have to leave the village. We have the restaurant on the corner now, that's the village it's called, and that does amazing food. But also it's got a little farm shop that offers lots of things, the essentials that you may need. You've got the butchers for really high grade meat, and he cooks the meat for you as well. It's a steak restaurant, in fact, but he will sell the meat separately. We've got a gorgeous little bar if you want to watch your football, rugby,
get the football on.
Yeah.
Get the football on.
And the other thing about this village is that it's really a mixture of nationalities. It's not just English, it's not just Spanish. We have lots of Dutch, Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Italian, people from all over, which is great. And the other really good thing is you are 2 minutes drive down to the exit onto the toll road.
Yeah.
What that means is you don't have to get stuck in traffic ever. You can be either side of the coast within as quick as it takes you to drive.
Yeah.
So there's no issues with traffic here at all. And yeah, you're in Benahavís, highly protected, so not.
You can tell you love it here.
I love it here. I love it here.
You can tell.
People are in
like when I talk about Estepona.
Yeah, I've been doing this job for 26 years, and I get asked all the time, if you had all the money in the world, where would you buy? Where would you buy on the coast? And honestly, I would not leave this village. I genuinely would not leave this village. It's a quality, it's a lifestyle. And it's really friendly. It's a really friendly community. I think what a lot of people are worried about when they buy abroad, whether it's a holiday home or whether to live in, they find it difficult to sometimes meet people, like-minded people.
Yeah.
That's
not going to be the case here.
No. You can dip in and out of it. Is what I would say. I work Some people don't. Others, you know, come here for holidays, and we've watched people's kids grow up.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. So. Yeah.
And I think when you were defining the shops, the nice thing about down there, especially, you know, the cafe and stuff, is that they're also done with intention.
Yeah.
They're not like places where it's like, oh, let me slap on a butcher's here, and, you know, like it's a really nice looking butcher's. Really nice. That cafe restaurant down there is beautifully done. Like it's all top notch.
Yeah. When they had the opening, we had people from all over come and see it, and everybody was blown away. So it's really nice. And
it just feels attention to detail, like everywhere in here.
The Dutch cafe, as we call it, Nova, the cafe and bakers.
They put the football on.
They don't. They're really lovely girls that work in there and really friendly. There's been times where they've tied my bread onto my handle of my house so that I didn't have to go down, and everybody's just really friendly here.
Yeah, and people look after each other.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's a common denominator along the coast, but I think specifically when you come to somewhere like this, you know, it's definitely, it's a community feel. Of course, you can be a recluse if you like. You know, it's a lovely house to be that too.
Yeah.
It lends itself to that too. I mean, you don't really need to leave. I mean, look at this.
Especially with the private pool.
Yeah, this is fantastic. But
don't forget, we are the land across the way is called Alcuscus, and above that is Zagaleta. And then on the other side from Zagaleta, you have El Madroñal, and these are the two most exclusive urbanizations. Zagaleta is probably in Europe. Zagaleta is a private estate with air-conditioned stables. It has 2 private golf courses, helicopter pad. It's just phenomenal. So,
well, I think everyone knows that investing on the coast isn't a bad decision at the moment.
Not at all. I think if you're talking about current affairs, we find every time something happens anywhere else in the world, people want to come and enjoy the safety, the privacy, and the weather down here. So
and I think also if we're talking about luxury destinations, you know, Monaco, the Alps, etc., stuff like that, you know, we're still on the lower side. Do you know what I mean? Price-wise, we're on the lower side. You know,
absolutely.
I find myself talking to a lot of people that, you know, they're talking about, you know, whether it be, I don't know, St. Barth, St. Lucia, Monaco, places like that, and they go, oh, you know, this is actually priced really reasonably for what we're offering now.
For what we're offering, absolutely.
You know, the amount of investment that's happening here and the people that are investing, you know. There's a reason, don't get me wrong, it might be very flashy, but there's a reason why, you know, Lamborghini, Fendi, Dolce & Gabbana, all those guys, when they start doing properties, they're doing them here.
Absolutely, the investment from the big names is phenomenal. And you know, if we talk about lifestyle, you know, you're less than 2 hours. From here, it takes me less than 2 hours to get to Sierra Nevada, where we ski in the most, you know, beautiful setting.
And 45 minutes to Marrakesh, and you're in a riad. Well, some might. I'm at Nobu's rooftop. No, but I love the Riads.
No, but you've got Seville, you've got Granada. You can be in Portugal in 4 hours. You can be anywhere really. You've got the high-speed train to Madrid in 2 hours.
Yeah. Very well connected. Direct flights to New York. Again,
it is.
We're veering off the property, but we're talking about the coast, which is still good.
The house. You couldn't ask for more.
No.
It really is.
Price?
One of my favourite. 1.595.
1.595.
Cheap at half the price. It's worth every penny. It genuinely is. It's worth every penny.
1.595, 5 beds?
5 beds, all en suite, guest bathroom, views to die for.
Views to die for, this outside area.
And space for everything.
Yep.
All the different spaces for everything. So, highly recommend it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for showing us around. We
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
That's fine.
And come see it soon.
Bye.